Peace, God. Peace, Goddess. What's up? It's me, the Righteous Ratchet, and I don't even feel like getting into no deep introduction about what I gotta say right now. I'm gonna just say what I gotta say because Spirit moved me to deliver this message, and somebody needed to hear it. Somebody needed to hear it. Your purpose is not your convenience. Your purpose is not your convenience. I'm going to say it one more time. Your purpose is not your convenience. Your purpose is the glory of the Most High, the Netaru, your ancestors. But it is not your convenience. It is not your convenience. And what does that mean? What does that mean? The best way that I could break it down is through my own personal experience. A lot of us come back feeling lost. We feel like something is missing. We feel like something is missing. And me personally, I felt lost for a really long time. And I felt like I was supposed to be doing something. I'm supposed to be doing something. I don't know what it is. I prayed about it. I brought offerings to my ancestors. I hooked them up with the good food. I cooked the whipped it up, the collard green, whatever they asked of me, brought them what they needed, flowers. I keep my altar good for my ancestors, so they speak to me. I'm speaking to the Most High. I'm speaking to the Netaru. I'm speaking to Spirit, and I'm asking, please show me. Show me what my purpose is, because I'm out here feeling crazy. They came through with an answer. Because when you ask, it shall be received. A lot of us walking around sad. I was really sad, y'all. I was in some darkness. I was sad. And a lot of us don't even know that the sadness that we feel is from not being in alignment with what we're really supposed to be doing, what we came back to this earth to doing. When you doing all this other shit over here, over there, and your ass ain't supposed to be doing it, you're going to be feeling out of whack. And you don't even know why, because you don't even know that it's a bigger calling on your life at that moment. And that's a whole nother tea that I ain't even about to sit right now. I'm going to talk about what I'm talking about right now. And I prayed about it. I asked Spirit to show me what is my purpose. And so little things started happening. I'm not going to go deep into my spiritual journey right now. That's a whole nother time. But long story short, just for this moment right here, the message I received was spiritual midwife. And somebody brought that to me. Now, I'm still very thankful to them for bringing that to my awareness, because I had never heard this word. But when they spoke it, I felt a resonance. I didn't really know what it is, but I felt a resonance, and I felt like I wanted to cry. Whenever I feel something from Spirit, I be feeling like I want to cry. And so fast forward, I looked into it one day. I was looking into it. I was like, let me research this. Let me see what this is. And when I say spiritual midwife, I don't mean birthing babies, because when I say it, a lot of people think that. No. When I say spiritual midwife, what I'm speaking of is birthing people through their spiritual journey, their spiritual process. Because when you think about it, your spiritual journey is a lot like your trip through that birth canal. You are comfortable in the state of being that you in. Dun, dun, dun. I'm living life all ignorant and shit. I ain't worried about nothing. And then you take that red pill. You shake up. That's the labor right there. That's the labor. You going through labor. And then you start going through that canal, and it's dark, and you can't see in front of you. Like, I don't know what's going on. I just know that things is changing. And then you come through. You delivered. And yes, you naturally come through. But when it comes to birth and speaking of delivering a child, that child is assisted. The mother is assisted into bringing that child into the world. And basically, what a spiritual midwife does is help birth people into their newness. And so I'm sitting here and I'm looking at things, and it's really resonating. And you know what I did? I cried. I cried like a baby. Not tears of joy because, oh, this is what I've been praying for, and Spirit came through with the answer as Spirit always does. No. I cried because I felt like I cannot do this. What do you mean I'm supposed to help other people through their journey? What do you mean? Spirit, what? Can I get a reshuffle? Because that sounds hard. So when I say your purpose is not at your convenience, it's not always going to be easy. It's not always going to feel good. For me, I cry because that's something uncomfortable for me to think of, having to guide people to the other side. Even though I done went through some shit and I done made it, I know the map, I know I'm equipped with everything I need to do this, I felt so afraid. Like, Spirit, how can you ask this of me? Sometimes we feel like what we called to do is bigger than what we can feel. We feel like we can't do it. We're not good enough. Those were the tears. I felt like, who gonna follow me? Not even who gonna follow me, who gonna listen to me, who I'ma guide, who gonna look to me for guidance when I done been in them trenches. And they probably could go back into the receipts and say, Kiana, you did this, you did that. No. Spirit said that's exactly why you the one. Because can't nobody tell somebody else how to get through better than somebody that's done been through it. So that's what a spiritual midwife does, is just help people birth through that process. And I just felt like I didn't know enough. I wasn't equipped enough. And sometimes we get in those moments when we really hear our calling and we want to run away, but you can't run away. You got to take that leap. You got to take that step. Even if it's just, oh, I'm about to read up on it today. Or I'm about to speak to somebody who does this, and if nobody doesn't do it, I'm about to sit with Spirit until Spirit give me the next step, just like Spirit led me to what I'm supposed to be doing in the first place. Because for me, I don't see a lot of spiritual midwives from the aspect of what I'm speaking, not really putting a label on it, you know. And when I researched it, I seen a lot of things dealing with Christianity, which I take different pieces of spirituality that resonate, but Christianity not really my thing. So it's like I have to make things fit certain type of way, and I'm still trying to figure it out. If you're still trying to figure your purpose out and how to move through it, it's okay. But you need to pat yourself on the back if you have a little bit more clarity than you had before. Another message that came through for me that really correlates with this, and I wasn't going to make it into another video, but I feel like saying it right now. A lot of times our purpose being our problem. Like, I had problems with not knowing what I was supposed to be doing. I felt like everybody around me was like, oh, I'm about to start this business, doing this. I'm going to be in fashion. I know I want to be a firefighter. I know I want to do this with all my heart. I've been wanting to do this since I was a baby. I want to be a doctor. I want to be a veterinarian. I want to model. I was looking around me and everybody felt so short in what they were supposed to be doing. And I'm sitting here like, I don't even know what I like. I don't even know what I have to offer the world. Like, I wasn't drawn to anything. And I felt mad crazy in that time. Like, just being surrounded by everyone feeling like they knew what they was doing, and I didn't even know what the hell I was doing. That was my problem. I had a problem with scarcity mindset. I had a problem with my self-worth. I was out here damn not moving in my goddessry. I didn't know who I was. I had all these problems, and the answer to my purpose was in my problem. Like, as I started moving along, I started getting more clearer. Like, okay, I started hearing my voice, because how y'all hear me speaking now, I used to be quiet as a church mouse. Anybody know me from my past? Hey, how you doing? I was really meek. But as I started clearing out certain things, as I started moving along in my path, my voice started getting stronger. And I knew, okay, this is something right here. This is what I'm supposed to be doing. I'm supposed to be doing something like this. Started doing my poetry and started, shedding things. And now I don't give a fuck. I'm about to just deliver that truth. It is what it is. I ain't sparing people's feelings no more. If you need to hear it, you need to hear it. All the things that I had to stand up and face because I really had a blockage on speaking my truth is a part of my purpose. So if you don't know what you're supposed to be doing, what type of problems do you have? What type of problems have you solved? And what were the solutions? Because maybe a part of your purpose is helping someone else get through what you got through. Maybe a part of your purpose is solving a problem that you had and making something great for the world. And if you stuck and not finding your purpose, don't stress about it. It'll come to you when it's time. Just keep doing the work as far as cleansing, removing things that no longer serve you. I ain't even about to go deep into it because that's a whole nother video, but that's part of the process. And it'll be revealed to you. So when I say your purpose is not your convenience, sometimes what you are called to do is going to feel really scary. It's going to feel really uncomfortable. But it's not at your convenience. It's for a higher good. You might be like, dang, Spirit, please just hand me something else. I don't want this job. And it's not even that you not built to do the job. You just feel like you can't do it. Those limitations. But you can. If you get the call, best believe Spirit equipped you with everything you needed to answer. That's it.